Good morning, viewers. You are watching us from our studios here at Scooter with me, Pauson and Fad. And this is your Jungle Morning Show. And with me in the studio today, I have a guest who is Mr. Sayang, the operations manager of Foundation 221, who will shortly introduce himself. But before that, if you want to be part of our programs like this, you all know what to do. Follow us on all our social media platforms. We are on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok as well. So if you want to be part of this program, please follow us on all our social media platforms, and please do not forget to subscribe as well. Good morning, Mr. Sayang.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Jungle Morning.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
You can kindly introduce yourself and tell us a little about you.
Thank you very much, and thanks for the invitation. My name is Buba Sayang, like you said. I am the operations manager, Foundation 221. Yes.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Seeing that you are the operations manager of Foundation 221, I know people might be wondering why Foundation 221. So what is Foundation 221? So we want you to elaborate on what is Foundation 221 for people to understand.
Thank you very much. This is a very important question. Before I get into that, the reason why it's important because I go to a lot of offices and people ask me what is Foundation 221. So that's why this question is very important for people to know why the name Foundation 221. It's an international NGO, and it was established in 2014 by some Senegalese nationals. The name 221, or the name Foundation 221, came this way because Senegal, after establishing this foundation, they believe and the aim is for every Senegalese citizen to see themselves in this foundation. That's why when they said foundation, they put in their code number, and the code number for Senegal is 221. Yeah. That's why the name is Foundation 221. Yeah.
Wonderful. Which is really good and specific as well. So this is it, and kudos to all the Senegalese that came up with this idea. Another important point that you've mentioned, you've said that it's a Senegalese initiative. It was established and coordinated in Senegal. Exactly. So how did the foundation come to the Gambia?
Yes, this foundation, like I said, was established in 2014, and the founder is Musa Nyang, who's a Senegalese national, and they have their headquarters in Dakar. The foundation is not only established in Senegal, instead it is in Mali, you have it in Mauritania, Ivory Coast. And this foundation came here last year. It came through someone called Bintaba. He's the one who came to know, or he came in contact with them. And they decided to tell her that, well, we wanted to come to Gambia, but we don't know anybody who can welcome us to Gambia. But this foundation really want to exist in the country. So through that, the foundation, they were able to come here and try to do their first activity. That was last year.
Wow.
Yeah, this is how the foundation came into the Gambia.
Wonderful, wonderful. We are also aware that the foundation was introduced in the Gambia in 2022. Right?
Yes, absolutely right.
Good.
Yeah.
So, and then we are aware the foundation is the primary goal of the foundation is to support people that are less privileged, especially the orphans.
Orphans, exactly.
I was told as well when I did my research, which I came to realize that just last year you gave over 125 feast dresses and yes, attires, cultural attires to the orphans and stuff. And also you looked at almost some bulls, was it 500 or something
Absolutely,
like that? 5 bulls to give people that are less. So after doing this, how do you people feel?
Well, like you said, last year when this foundation came here, one of our first activity was in the Ramadan. We give Ramadan packages to orphans and to the needy, not only our orphans, but also to the needy and the less privileged also. This is how we work. We work voluntarily. That's why one of our writings is volunteering from heart to action. There's nothing like payment. There's nothing like if I go there, they're going to give me a lot of money, or they're going to give me a lot of things that they are giving out. Our priority is to make sure the orphan out there who is thinking of how to get a Tobaski cloth, the orphan out there who is thinking of how to get food to eat, or the family thinking of how are we going to get meat for this Tobaski coming or this feast coming. Our priority is to make those people happy.
absolutely.
As long as they are happy, we are also happy.
Okay.
This is how we work. Because you go to some people, for example, we visited some people, we find out that everyone is thinking, how are we going to get meat for this Tobaski? You just give them a 5 kilo of meat. You can see the reaction from their faces. You can see how happy they are. The moods are going to change. From there, you yourself, you'll come to understand how important or how happy you can be if you make someone happy who does not even have a hope of being happy.
Absolutely.
So after work, this is what we have. We don't have payment. We don't have payment. But as long as Gambians are benefiting, Gambian children are happy, Gambian parents are happy, Gambian orphans are happy, we the members and the volunteers of Foundation 221, we are always happy.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful and eloquent as well. And because this is what is expected of a patriotic citizen. And if you love your country, you definitely love all the people that are around, especially those who are in need. And then there is this feeling that people might not understand, but when you are doing voluntary jobs such as this, as noble as the ones you people are doing, it's something else. Whenever you conduct something like this, you feel rejuvenated. You feel extremely proud of yourself.
Absolutely.
Because other people will not do it without being paid. And then we've seen recently, Mr. Sayang, as long as the job is voluntarily, but if it involves a lot of money, like many people might be a little bit corrupt. For example, okay, you being the operation manager, if your treasurer is given, like, for example, $1 million to dissect into different communities. Okay, give these people 100,000, the other people 100,000, the other people, the other communities 100,000. Okay, the person might he or she might, instead of giving these people 100,000, he might give them 80,000.
80,000, I understand.
Yeah, certain things.
That's a Gambian nature.
Yes, things like this have been happening. So what are the actual measures that you people are doing to make sure that everything is intact? I'm optimistic that you have honest people, because I know some members of your foundation. I know they are really honest. But they say trust but verify. And then I think this there will be a day you people will be accountable. There will be accountability from your partners, isn't it? So what are you people doing to make sure that everything is recorded and everything is put in place?
Yes, normally what we do, we don't give out cash.
Okay.
If, for example, we have a Ramadan package, this is how we do it. The partners are going to tell us we want to give package to 300 families, 200 families, for example. And now we want to give them rice, we want to give them sugar, we want to give them tea. They will mention all the things that they can provide. Okay, so what we do is we go to the market, look for prices, and then we'll write a budget and send it to them. So when they look at it and say, okay, it's fine, or it's not fine, then we work on that budget. If everything is finalized, then they will send the money. We'll buy the materials, package them, and then when the day comes, we go and distribute them. So there is something like we give out cash.
Wow.
Because cash, we know, is a problem.
It's a problem, indeed. It is.
You give out cash to Gambian or to some people to distribute it. Those the beneficiaries might not know how much is given for them to receive. But whatever amount you bring for them, they're going to appreciate it because they don't know. Someone who does not have $10, you come and give the person $20 when he's supposed to have $50. The person will not understand. We said, this guy is grateful.
Absolutely.
So that's why we buy materials, we give it to you and you use it instead of giving you money.
Awesome. This is really good. I hope other foundations will also learn from you, because most of these charity foundations, some of the major predicaments they are faced with is this: you give a cash and a specific amount to somebody to go and give to another person, but I mean the amount that was supposed to be given to the person will
absolutely. And this way also that we work, after every activity, we have to write our budget expenditure and send it.
Wow. Wonderful.
So in that case, there is no corruption, and we don't want this chance to be blocked or spoiled. Never. Because myself, my immediate family members are benefiting, and my team also. But we have more Gambians out there that we don't even know who are more benefiting than us because they need it more than us. For example, this back to school that we just came from. I can buy a bag for 300 for my son to go to school, but there are other people there who cannot. So instead, we give it to them. Normally, I was once asked, how do you people do your selection? I said, we just call. We can even call you. Do you have anybody who's an orphan? Yes. Okay, this is what and this is what. These are the documents that we need from the person. We register you. when we are registering. So, like you said, cash is a problem.
Yeah,
That's why we don't give out cash. Instead, we buy the material and give it to you. You can benefit directly from it.
Indeed, that was one of the major reasons why I said I must ask you this question.
Absolutely.
Because Gambia here, Gambia is a blessed country. We have a lot of people that will want to help. But the moment you come to the ground, is something else. And when we talk about investors as well, you see, most of them will say that the Gambia is the worst, country that someone can come and do business. But I mean, it's just few corrupt people that are corrupting the absolute system, which I believe we should really put into consideration, because things like this is what we can do. If you look at the Gambia very well, 80% of the Gambians are less privileged. They need help, We
know that.
Exactly.
This is what we are saying. Maybe 80 is good, but I can say 90%. Because I've been in the system from last year to this year. When we have package to distribute, sometimes we'll underrate the package. For example, this Ramadan, we have 10 kilo of sugar, 5 kilo of rice, a tea bag, powder milk, and a macaron. We underrate it. But come on, if you go into the system, distributing that to the people, you will be shocked that people can even fight, people can scramble, people can cry to get that. So that can tell you that the large number of people are struggling to have ends meet.
Yeah, absolutely.
During our Toba scheme distribution, 5 kilos of meat. Sometimes you look at it, you even underrate it. But the people that you give it to, they will appreciate it to an extent. You said, no, it's like you have given them an entire bowl.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that is why we are doing our best. Though it's little to us, but the people that we give out, they appreciate it.
Exactly. That's it. Sometimes, that's why they said people will be saying poverty is a cost, but sometimes I think it's also good because it teaches you to be content.
Absolutely.
You see, like for example, people whatever we have, we tend to underestimate it.
Yes,
think
absolutely.
That we can have better than this. We should have more than this. But people, especially around the rural Gambia, is something else. No matter how small a thing is, they appreciate it
so much.
Exactly.
So much.
So this is it. They say different levels also bring different views, which I believe it's playing a crucial role.
I'll give you another example. Here in Combo, we are complaining about water. Nawek. It's right. We should have water. But we drill borehole in some communities. Brother, if you see the way those people were celebrating, if you see the way there are women and elderly people who are talking to us, praising us, as if we have given them everything in life.
Absolutely.
Because in Combo, sometimes you'll have water, sometimes you will not. But you go to some places, even in Combos here, these urban places, people are going to walk for kilometers. Or they're going to get water from wells that are 70, 80 meters deep. So giving those people boreholes, they will just come and open the tap, and the water started coming. It becomes like they are dreaming.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are dreaming.
Absolutely.
So
and they have access to clean water.
Absolutely.
Like water that is more
very clean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very clean.
You people are really doing a great job. Well, anyway, Mr. Sanya, in as much as we are talking about the positive impacts, I think there are also negative impacts, which I would also want us to talk about. Because in as much as the 90% of Gambians are less privileged people, I don't want to use the word poor in
you're right.
But we've also made our own findings and tend to realize that some of these communities that you people build borehole, you after some time you go there, you went there to at least see how what you've built there is going on, but you tend to realize that some of these things were stolen. Some of these boreholes are not, operating as you people left the boreholes there.
Yes.
So I believe it's a major problem.
That is our biggest problem that we have right now. We drilled 15 boreholes in 15 different communities. Tujereng, Barako, Kubara, Farakunku, Mandinaring, Kutukuare, Jabang, Sukuta Nema, Nema Su, Rumba Village, Manduar. All these are places that we drill boreholes. And it's a very big project. It is our biggest project anyway, over $2 million. But to our biggest surprise, some of these communities were not even taking the good care of these boreholes. Because time to time, we do go there because we have seen it several times. People come and drill borehole. After 6-7 months, everything is spoiled.
Yeah.
We don't want our projects to work that way. We want these projects to stay. So that anytime the partners come here for a visit, they'll be happy. Because if I give you something, you take good care of it. If I have another thing, I'll give you. But I give you something less than 6 months, it's already done. So we don't want that. That's why we normally go around to check, so I'm time to time. Or we make a call. How is the borehole? Is it functioning? Right. But to our surprise, thieves are disturbing us a lot. Because the first place that was Steve was Latria. One day we were called and said they took the machine. We said, what? And these machines are very expensive. One day we made a surprise visit to Mandina Ring, I and my friend Mohammed. We were shocked.
Wow.
Because these people, I don't know whether a truck or what, but a vehicle came and then hit the tap. So they decided to remove the machine and leave everything like that. So it's a very, very big problem for us. We want the communities to keep these taps because after inauguration, I told them, all the communities, now we are done. I may not even come back to this community to make the best use of this water. I may not. I don't know you people. We were just called that you have problem for water. We came here and give you this borehole. Now it's yours. It has been drilled, it has been everything, solar and everything is fixed. It's under your control now. But some of the communities have problems. But we are trying to see how to solve those problems.
And then another important thing, I believe maybe during the inauguration also, or before, prior and after the inauguration, there should be a little bit of sensitization. Sensitize them in telling them that, look, this is yours, this is for you. This is only going to benefit you people of this community. So they take good care of it. They make sure that the security of those machines, are well, organized. You see, if there's an alcalde or anyone that is overseeing the heads of those villages, should also, take up the responsibility, because the sustainability of these projects really count. Because through the first consignment, you people will be able to, establish more and more. Yes. But if this one dies down, then it's obvious that your partners also might feel reluctant, because they say these people does not need this.
Normally, the problem that we have in some of the communities, I don't want to mention the community, but there is a community that have this problem. Our partners does not want their boreholes to be drilled in anyone's compound or on your fence. They always want it in a very big place where everybody in the community will see yourself. Now, if we drill a borehole here for the entire community, now as a citizen of that community, you'll understand that this borehole is mine. Another person will say it is mine. Now all of you are going to take charge of the security of that borehole. But we understand in that community, there is a lady who takes ownership of the borehole. We are not aware. But we never give a borehole to an individual. So because of that, when the borehole got a problem, the people of the community also hold themselves and said, okay, now leave her, let us see whether her alone can
solve the problem. Absolutely.
And that wasn't done. That wasn't done. So we have a big problem in that area. Yes. Absolutely. So, but communities like Rumba, we really appreciate the way they are taking good care of this borehole. Farakungu, Manduar, they take these boreholes as community property. If the borehole is working well, it's for the community. If the borehole has a problem, it's for the community. We remember in some months back, a day before Tubaski, in Rumba, their machine was stolen. I think 5 days before Tubaski. And those people, if you see where they get water from, so it was really a tough time for them. But they have managed, within that short time, they managed to get a machine. And then because the community was contributed. If you come to fetch water, you pay, I think it's $1. You park it aside. You give it to someone to keep it. That's why immediately they have that problem, they were able to solve it. This is why we give our boreholes to the community, because an individual cannot do it. It's not possible. If you have problem, you cannot spend like 18,000, or if the solars are lost, you cannot spend like 20,000, 30,000. But if it is the community, they will sit and agree on terms. Anyone that comes to fetch water, this is the amount that you are going to pay. We keep it for the security of the board. I think to come and open a tap and allow the bucket to get full, it's better than dragging a bucket from the well.
Exactly. It's a collective responsibility.
Absolutely.
And I think most, like I said initially, most of them needs to be sensitized, because that is also one of the things that the rural Gambia lacks a lot, sensitization. most of these things, I'm not saying that they don't understand it, they do. But so some of them, I mean, there are certain things, even if you are not sensitized, you should actually know what this is for.
It's for.
Sincerely.
We have that problem in Gunjur. Gunjur Njaikunda also, we give them a borehole. But the problem is we told them we can provide everything. We can drill it until they finish it and until you have water.
Yeah.
But after that, that is where we stop. After that, it's your responsibility now. That's why normally, even in Bundung, it was a problem. We wanted to drill it, we wanted to give them 2 boreholes. We know Bundung is a problem for water. But also another issue is where we are going to drill those boreholes. Our partners are saying, no, you cannot drill it in these places. And most of these partners, they believe any environment that has story buildings, nice houses, those people are good enough to go.
Yeah.
They normally want to see places that you can look and say, wow, these people, they really need it. That's why they don't have. But in Jaikunda, we told them, after drilling and everything, we are done. So after that, it's your responsibility. But some of them, if they have problem, they call again. We have problem now, we call our contractors to go there. But there is a warrant of 1 year. After that 1 year, there's nothing that we can do. We normally tell them, try to keep some money for the borehole.
Yeah.
Because the Gambian concept is when people come and help you, do not think that that help is going to continue.
Yeah.
No. It must stop somewhere. Because we don't have a budget for stolen machines to be replaced or damaged things to be replaced. We don't have a budget yet. We struggle and then negotiate with these people to see how best, because we know what the Gambians need.
Yeah.
Right now, as we speak, water is our problem. All over this country, even in Combo here. Some people will call me. You would not even believe it.
Wow.
That they have water problem and they are in the middle of Combo. I talk to councillors, I talk to National Assembly members, I talk to a lot of people.
Wow.
People need it. Even in the provinces, it's worse there.
Absolutely.
So, but what we want is when we give you this borehole, protect it.
Yeah.
I live in Bundung. I cannot be traveling to Gunjur. I cannot be traveling to Mandinarin to go and check how is things going there. It's only when I have free time I can walk around and see what is going on. But I think if those communities really take those taps or the boreholes as their own, we should not even go there to check what is going on.
Absolutely.
Because whatever problem they have, hey, this is our problem. Because I am at home, I'm having water. You don't have water, I manage to come and give you something to you first that you can have water with it. So you have to manage that.
Absolutely.
But this is another big problem for Gambian people. I give you food, you want me to put it in your mouth. It's difficult.
It is.
Very, very difficult.
Indeed.
But hopefully as time goes on,
Yeah.
we'll do more sensitization. We'll talk to them even before we give them any other borehole again. We'll talk to them and then we tell them this is what we want and all those stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
We hope things are going to work.
I hope so too. That will play an essential role because sensitization also it's key.
Yeah.
Because most of them don't really know. I believe that will really play a crucial role. Another important thing is I will now take you back to the orphans. We know that your foundation, the Foundation 221, has been very, very helpful when it comes to providing orphans with some of the things that they need. Well, what is the level of follow-ups? Because sometimes these orphans can be living in certain conditions that they are totally unbearable. Sincerely, they might be living with step or should I say a guardian, and then they will be maltreating them.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you can even provide a bag like this, this past, back to school project and give them bag, books, sharpness, and then if they are to take it home to where they are living, if the guardian children do not have what they want, they might take from. Yes, so are people doing follow up to make sure that all these things are?
As of now, we have 64 orphans that are registered. That we hope very soon will be on our payroll, as in other countries. But we have not yet started that. We registered them, we have their details and their parent details and everything with us. And it has already been sent to our partners. So these other orphans, we have general orphans. That is, if we have an activity, we don't only consider only our 64 orphans, but we also go in for any other orphan that can come. Like in 2022, the first orphan activity was Tobaski Party. Because our every program, we give it a name. This time we call it Tobaski Party. In the sense, we want to bring all these orphans together, make them happy, give them food, drinks, water, and everything. Then at the end of the program, we give them a Tobaski clothes. Yeah, and these clothes we sew them to the end. We don't buy and say, okay, you go and sew it. No, we buy it, we sew it, we measure you, and then you come there. Some of them will even wear it right there for others to see. So these other orphans, like you said, we know it has been happening in this country. I don't want to mention a name, but one big orphan organization have that problem here, where kids were not taken good care of. The money that is coming in for the kids have been used for personal use, and then a lot of problems occur. That's why we are thinking of all those things, because even our orphans, this is what we have in mind. If we start paying them, we plan to have an account for all of them.
Exactly.
Money is not going to be in. We're not going to give out cash.
Cash, yeah, to any guardians.
Unless if we want to have, if we miss them, we want to bring them around, have fun with them. Maybe in that case, we can try to give money to their parents and the kids themselves. But even if we give you cash, we'll make sure you go and deposit the cash. Because normally partners, they would like to see the videos and images just for reference purposes and say, well, they have really given out what we gave to them. So when the time comes, like you said, we'll make sure. When our orphans are sick, let us know. When our orphans are not going to school, let us know. When our orphans lack anything, let us know. Because the money is for the orphans. It's not for you. Or it's not for you to go and give to your kids. It's for the orphans. And we all know, even in our religion, to eat the money of an orphan
is really haram.
It's haram.
And you can buy you a ticket to hell.
To hell. You don't even need a ticket. You can go directly to hell. So we're going to put all those things into consideration. And out of experience from other orphan institutions, we think when the time comes, we're going to do better, inshallah.
MashaAllah. That is really good. I know the program is really nice, and we've learned a lot, and we understand what Foundation 221 is all about, and some of the essential things that they are doing. Make sure that to see that all Gambians have what they want, even if you don't have it 100%, but at least they are doing something that, you know, the people that are supposed to do it are not doing it, which is close to you people and close to, you know, the Senegalese partners and all around the world, all around the partners that you have in West Africa, which is really good. So, like we've said, time is always an enemy to an interesting program.
Absolutely.
But before your concluding remarks, I want you to tell us about if you were to change anything as long as charity foundations are concerned in the Gambia, what will it be?
Dishonest.
Absolutely.
Because if we are not honest, look at the partners, some of them, I think none of them have ever been in this country. I don't know some of them, we only talk via video call or WhatsApp messages. They are able to send millions of sefa, thousands of dollars for us to give to the poor people. So if you are not honest, you will not be able to do that.
Absolutely.
And if they know that you are not honest, now you're going to spoil everything for your country. Last year we gave out 650 bags to Gambian kids. Whether you are an orphan, whether your father died or your mother died, we just select randomly. If you give out something to a kid, honestly, that respect and dignity is always there for you. All our members, anywhere they walk around their communities, they will be calling you auntie, uncle, because you have given them back. They will always remember you in your life. They will never ever forget you.
Absolutely.
Up to date. Sometimes I'll be in the car, I'll not even talk to some of them. Uncle, how are you? Uncle, how are you? So, you know, because I just give them a bag. I just say, okay, this is just a bag.
You mean so much to them.
But to them, you give them something very big.
Very big,
So that's why, if we make sure this honesty is out of all these projects, things are going to work as we wish. Inshallah. And we pray that Allah will also help us. Because this honesty is not also an easy thing. Sometimes you yourself as an individual, you want to be very honest. But people that surround you. But thank God my team, Alhamdulillah, I have to say a very thank you to my team. Foundation 221 Team Gambia. My coordinator Bintaba, my accountant, my PRO, and the people that are responsible for sales and all those stuffs. We are really working very hard. I have a very, very strong team. And I say a very big thank you to all of them for this past back to school.
We say thank you to the team as well for being honest and for being so helpful as long as the Gambia is concerned. So, Mr. Sayang, we will now allow you to give your concluding remarks and we pick it up from there.
Yeah, thank you very much. I must say I am very, very grateful. I think this is the second media that called us for an interview. And then we hope that in our next program, we're going to send an invitation for you people to come and attend, inshallah.
Yeah, we will definitely appreciate
So I want to conclude by thanking our partners, especially Musa Nyang.
Wow, inshallah.
He's the CEO and the founder of Foundation 21. He's never come to the Gambia, but he's negotiating, he's struggling, he's using his time to make sure money comes to the Gambia for the Gambian people. So we want to say a very big thank you to Musa and also our regional coordinator, Sophie in Senegal. It's a lady, a very strong lady. A very, very strong lady. We want to say merci beaucoup, Sophie. Merci beaucoup. I want to say thank you very much, Team Gambia, and all the viewers. We want to say thank you very much. This is Foundation 221.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jame. It's really a pleasure having you here to discuss about some of these worthwhile causes rather. And thank you to Mr. Nyang and Sophie. We say merci beaucoup and thank you very much. Even us, the Gambian media personnel, are also very, very grateful because helping one Gambia means you help an entire nation. We are really grateful. This was what we have for you today in your Jungle Morning Show with me, Pa Ousman Fall. Till we come your way tomorrow, the same time, the same frequency. And don't miss the dial. Do not forget to subscribe and follow us on all our social media platforms. Sponsors are equally invited to support causes like this because what we do is entertainment. We entertain at the same time, we educate. Till we come your way tomorrow. Bye-bye.